Hey, it's John here. We are doing 4Clojure problems. It's number 77, an Anagram Finder. So we're going to take a list of words in, look at the letters in them, and compare them to all the rest in that same list. And if they contain the same letters in the same quantity, then they're anagrams. And we'll make a set of all the sets of anagrams. Alright, let's get started. We will define a function here, anagram. Argument is a sequence of words. Let's put in a test case, and we will choose the second test case because it's a complicated one. If we can do it complicated, then we can do it easy. If you can dodge a wrench, then you can dodge a ball. Okay, so let's start with S. Okay, so we're returning back to the list. Everything's set up right. So what I want to do is take the frequencies of S, and that will not do what we want. We want to map frequencies over S, and there we go. That'll break up each word and tell us what letters are in the word and what their count is. Alright, so now once we've got that, then what we want to do is group them into matches. So we're going to do, let's thread this here. And we'll do group by, and then we need to give it a function. Well, we just want to group it into by their identity. Right? We want anything that's equal to be clumped together. Okay, so now let's take that output and let's pretty print it because that's kind of hard to see. Pretty print. Okay, so what we end up with here is a map, and we see here's a key, which is that map. So we have a map with a key that's a map, and then a value, which is a list of maps. So since we group by stuff that's the same, everything within that list is the same. All we care about is the count. So we can just filter this list down, and we just want to say where the count of, well, it's going to be more complicated, right? We want the count of the value. So what comes in here is the function, and each one of these that comes through here is a map, so it's going to have a key and a value, and what we want is that the count of the value of the thing. What is this? Is this barf? No. Ah, slurp still. Okay. Count of the value at that map entry is greater than 1. Count val. That one's barf. There we go. Okay. The value. Whoops. Evaluate that. Unable to resolve. Yeah, we don't need val there. We just need to destructure it, so we want v there. Okay. Filter the count of v greater than 1 What am I doing wrong here? I don't expect to get nil here. Key value, the count of the value. Let's just map it. Sometimes it's easier to map. True, true, true. Count. Let's just give me the V. Contains error. Yeah. Probably have some kind of parentheses unbalanced or something. Okay. The V is that list. Count V. Oh. Everything's working okay, right? Because everything in there has a match. If we were doing the first one, then we would have some that don't have a match. Okay. Sorry about that. It's count V, so we want to once again say greater than count V greater than 2, greater than 1. Okay, so true, true, true. I think it's the pretty print that's throwing me off here. Take out the pretty print. Okay, it's a pretty print. They kept putting nil in there and confusing me. Okay, here we go. Filter. Right, now we've got it. So that gives us all the ones that are matches. So let's just bind that to a variable here, matches. Okay, so now we can it matches, everything's working. Okay, so now what we want to do is, these are the things we're going to group by, so we can map across these matches. And what we want to do is grab all the ones that from S that match. So we're going to filter S on the function. Does the frequencies of S match the key that gets passed in? We need to filter, yeah. Throw in S there, and this is the we need to do this different. We need to define a function here that we're going to filter by, and we're going to filter with a word, and we're going to say is equal to the frequencies of that word equal to the key in the current match. Yeah, map. Still not right. Function. Is the frequencies of W equal to the key of the current match? That's our function. And we need to filter over the input S. Okay. There we go. A little confusing. Okay. Veer, Ever, Lake, Kale, Item, Mike. Great. Everything's working now, except we have a list of lists and they want a set of sets to make it easier to compare. So we want to put this into a set. Uh-oh. Gotta get the parentheses in the right place. There we go. move the ending parentheses around so it works. Okay, Ever, Veer, Kale, there we go, there's a set, and now this whole thing needs to be a set into set. There we go, a set of sets. And we can, just to make sure our first case works, let's test it out. Mate team. We want to tidy up this solution because it's probably the best one anyone's ever seen. Save that for posterity here. Green, green. All right. We got it right. Thank you for watching.